Doma Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Yo, hey, the NBA playoffs, man. Pretty good. I'm telling y'all better pay attention this time. Some good stuff going on. Some defense is being played, you know what I mean? Which is great for me. You know how it is about the defense. I like that in all sports. Some defense being played. It is what it is. Anyway, but let's talk about some boxing, right? Let's talk about some boxing, right? I'm reading too many articles talking about, hey, America, America, aka New Russia, is looking for the next star. You know, America looking for the next star in boxing, right? Bro, I ain't gonna even give you the translation. America got enough people that should be stars, right? And in my eyes, I got some. There's a whole lot of stars popping off, right? We always looking for something. What they mean is, what star ain't gonna be black? Anybody we looking for? Because we got stars. When we have them, they always got to be the antagonist, getting booed and stuff. We got stars. We got people that's doing a lot of stuff, man. I can remember when America didn't have a heavyweight champion for a long time, right? It was a long time. Then all of a sudden we get Deontay Wilder that just came out of nowhere with an awesome backstory, right? Exciting fighting style, lighter than everybody he's fighting. Obviously didn't have all the basics down pat, but he had the heart and the punching power. People get knocked out with highlight reel knockouts, and we didn't like that. Then he was at least trying to fight all his contemporaries that were hard. We know he was trying to fight Anthony Joshua with everything he had, right? We don't even have to get into that. He pulled Tyson Fury out of retirement, basically. Hey, come fight me. Fought the guy who nobody else was trying to fight, in Louis the Real King Kong Ortiz. So we can't say that Deontay Wilder was pampered and they were just trying to let him fight this. That's a lot of bull. Everybody who was hard, he was trying to fight. There was nothing that he wasn't. Who is it he was running from? You know what I mean? Right? Because if Anthony Joshua was considered the best at the time, and he was definitely running after his ass, right? We, going over there trying to get in the ring. They wouldn't let him get in the ring. Anthony Joshua was like this and that. We ain't going to get in that. So we had that, right? When it's Floyd Mayweather, he had to be the antagonist to even get paid. Everybody getting booed. Everybody getting booed unless you're in your hometown, right? But those are people, right? Terrence Crawford, we kept Pacquiao from him, right? Because we ain't trying to pass no damn torch. We kept Pacquiao from him. Obviously, everybody knows that. Just go talk to, if he ain't high right now, Bob Arum. Go talk to his boy Freddie Roach, his manager and trainer. They'll tell you we kept Pacquiao away from him because it's a Floyd Mayweather with punching power, and we ain't and younger than Floyd Mayweather. We already got our ass whooped by Mayweather, so we ain't trying to mess around, right? So, right, Terrence Crawford should have been a star, but we keep everybody away from him, right? And then, the baddest dude in the whole decade, number one pound for pound, should have been for a decade straight. But okay, we gave him a few times. We kept putting people in front of him, right? Stars. Demetrius Andrade should have been a star because he would have beat Canelo's ass and Gennady Golovkin's ass, and we all know it. But we kept him away from him, so he can't be a star. We got two brothers, twins, both of them champions, 154 and 160. We ain't the Charlo brothers should have been a star. I mean, if any country, they would come from any country, they would be mega stars. Like the Klitschko's or something. Hey, wait a minute. Both champions, both at least championship level. Both of them have held championships. Both of them were considered lineal. What the hell? That's the champion and wanting to take on all comers, right? Demetrius Andrade, I'm going back to him, trying his hardest to fight somebody who we're trying to say is a star. So America got the stars. Now you got them all over the place. But we looking for the star. Who we looking for? Devin Haney, youngest, undisputed champion in lightweight history or something. That shit is in star quality. What is a star supposed to have? Wanting to fight everybody. Beat the guy that they said was the best guy they've seen in years in Lomachenko. Right? Was following him around. Trying to fight everybody. Had Teofimo Lopez on shook as hell. Right? Had to go somewhere to get undisputed. Had to go way over on the damn hemisphere to do it. Take less money. Fighting whoever. They give him the name Debo because he keeps trying to fight people. We don't like, that's not a star. Shakur Stevenson, somebody that's, he's gonna hit you. Yeah, and you ain't gonna hit him. And he's gonna stand in the pocket. Talking about he's boring. Okay, well, here's a guy who throws a whole bunch of punches at William Cepeda, and I'm gonna stand right here and beat his ass. He ain't a star. All the young up and comers too, with the Keyshawn Davises of the world, the Abdullah Masons and Moultons and all that. It's all kind of stuff popping off. You just America don't want to see it. You trying to look for other people. Now, David Benavidez, this who David Benavidez should have been a star, but his problem was he was trying to fight Canelo Alvarez too. They gave him the baby Demetrius Andrade treatment, right? But they act like David Benavidez was avoided by Canelo more than Demetrius Andrade, and it wasn't. Demetrius Andrade was an undisputed fight. That was not undisputed with David Benavidez. Just like I ain't fighting you for the WBC championship. But Demetrius Andrade was undisputed. But at least David Benavidez is known because Canelo don't want none. David Benavidez, right now, we keep trying to act like David Benavidez hasn't done nothing. Right? Like, every time David Benavidez has done enough now to be a superstar. Ain't nothing else. We could keep talking about, because we keep putting other hurdles in front of him. Wait a minute. I scared the hell out of Canelo Alvarez, who's supposed to be a generational talent. So that's one damn thing. The dude he didn't want to fight, I brought him up, but I still beat him in Demetrius Andrade. The first loss in Demetrius Andrade. At least I beat him. Right? And here's something that's pissing me off that we try to act like wasn't nothing. I beat David Morrell. And I'm going to tell you something. Ain't nobody else going to be able to say that anytime soon. Okay? I beat David Morrell. All that stuff of who else I'm supposed to beat, I don't want to hear it. I beat David Morrell, and ain't nobody else going to be saying that. That is a huge win. That's huge. David Morrell is great now already. Okay? And he's done that. Matter of fact, that's the fight. That's the guy that's something. David Morrell is no joke. So he's done all of that, and he beat everybody else he was put in front of him. David Benavidez should be a superstar now. It's nothing else. All these guys we be talking about, right? And everybody I'm talking about ain't doped and wasn't doped. All these other people everybody else be trying to talk about been doped. Anybody else you talking about? Tyson Fury, doped. Canelo Alvarez, doped. Just Ryan Garcia, spectacle, doped. Konar being extremely dope. Well, now I ain't gonna say no more extremely than Ryan Garcia, because Ryan had all kinds of stuff in him too. All them dope dudes. Pacquiao, never caught. But we sure got some, issues there, right? Because, you big fight, you didn't take it because you just for a damn needle. So questionable. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people questionable as hell. So, America has heroes. They have stars. They just don't want them to be the stars. Listen, America, there are no such things as white boxing champions. Okay? Not American. That's why you keep going somewhere else to try to find some that are not American. You either understand that them brothers are American and get behind them instead of against them, tone your racism down, and you can get on the damn train. Them brothers is ruling. Okay? It is what it is. Right? If not, Caleb Plant did you well. But we don't have those. There's no such thing. So it just isn't. So deal with that. Get on the train of all those American fighters that are doing good, and you guys are ignoring them like you need some heroes from somewhere else, but you got them already. Get on board. Tone that racism down and get on board. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide. Got NBA playoffs to watch, y'all. And I'm up out of here, y'all.